What is up, everybody? Something a little different today compared to the typical M-Tech Jabe's Cutlery Tac Force. This is the Buckshot. I'll go ahead by giving you guys a close-up on this knife. Got that 3CR13 stainless steel. I'm pretty sure the whole knife is like that. Got that titanium gray look. What I mean by that cleaver knife, that blade, to me looks like a cleaver, which I think is pretty cool. Show you guys this side right there. I mean, something a little different, which is I like. Straight blade right here. I will show you that right up here. Straight blade. Let that little focus in. Having a little bit of trouble. There we go. Straight blade right down here. And I've got this hole up here. I'm not really sure what that's for. At first glance, I thought maybe it was a lanyard hole, but why would you hang the knife by the blade? What I'm thinking, this thing's got an assisted spring, not an assisted trigger. There's no trigger. Let me show you that right up there. No trigger on the knife, which was a little bit disappointing. Should have done a little more research. I thought it was an assisted trigger, but it's an assisted spring. And what I mean by that is, open it up real quick. See how it kind of pops open like that? I'll give you guys a close-up on that. See right there? Kind of pops up real quick, just like that. So that's what that assisted spring is. But to me, the thumb stud on here, got your single thumb stud right there. Oh no, my bad, double thumb studs on there. But, I mean, it's really difficult to open the knife with the thumb studs, being that they're so far up on the blade. To me, I'd rather use this little hole right here, give it a nice little flick, or if you do want to use the thumb studs, start with the hole, use the thumb studs to push it up like that. Give you guys as well a close-up on how I did that right here. Let's see, pop that open right there, then use the thumb studs to open that on up. Little different, got the frame lock right up here compared to the typical liner lock. So see that the frame right there, it's actually the locking mechanism rather than having the little inner piece right there, and I'll show you how that, you're going to just push it just like a typical liner lock, close it up. Let's see if I can do it all with one hand. So open it up, give it a nice little flick. Little difficult, but I'm sure once you work it in a couple times, that frame lock will start to open up just a bit. Alright, working ourselves down the blade. Got a little thumb ramp right here. I'll show you that little grip right up there. I don't know if you guys can see the little grooves and bumps right up there at the top, but if you're cutting on something, definitely has some nice grip right there on the top with your thumb. Nice little ramp as well right up here. Let that focus in right here. One thing about it though, the grip, there's not much grip on here. I mean, my hands are slipping a little bit just from the sweat, being that there's no grip, so I wish there was a little bit more grip on the knife, being it's just all stainless steel. I mean, there's a little bit right here, but not too much to hold on to. It does have the finger grooves right down here though, which is nice. So it gives it a nice little feel for that. But guys, let's see what else we got on here. We've got our belt clip, pretty beefy little belt clip, and it is pretty far up on the blade, which is nice. But one thing I'm going to take a look at is the sharpness on this blade, because this thing does look extremely sharp. Let's see if I can't get any hairs right here. Let's see. I am getting quite a bit of hairs. I'll give you guys a close-up on that real quick before we go test it out on some paper. See that right up there? Let's go do it. Alright, let's try something a little different. Got just a regular piece of copy paper. Let's see if I can't see if this thing does some. Alright, so tore a little bit, getting right in there. Let's try that again. But once you got in there, that was a really nice, smooth, clean cut. Let's try that one more time. Yeah, guys, this thing is really sharp. Little bit of tearing right here, but I mean, super smooth, nice, clean cut. Let's go test it out and see what we got on the teardown as well as the point. Alright, I'm expecting some really good things. Guys, that slides down so good. Little bit of ripping right there. I mean, that's effortless. Let's test out the point. The point does seem a little bit blunt, but I really am curious to see what we're going to get. Kind of have to give it a little angle. Yeah, so pretty dull point. It's getting a little bit better. And then, like I'm saying, slides down like it's absolutely nothing. It is effortless. Kind of have to come in at an angle like that, being that the kind of a little point drop right there. But razor sharp right out of the package. Extremely sharp knife. Cut through that paper like it was a knife through hot butter. Really impressed with these Buckshots. Definitely a step up from the typical ones we've been doing. Really impressed. One thing I want to check out is this belt clip. Let's see, give you guys a close-up on that real quick. Let it zero on in. One thing I'm guessing is going to be really nice about it is see that dip right down there. It's going to hold in the pocket really nicely. And on this one as well, the pocket clip is pretty far up on the knife, so there's not going to be much sticking out either. But let's go check it out and see what we got. let's go ahead, slide it on in the pocket. Let's see, it's wrong way. Alright, first thing, I don't know if you guys can see this up close right here, but those thumb studs right there are getting caught on the pocket. So you're going to have to kind of angle it around, then put it in the pocket. But once you get it in there, it feels real nice and secure, really nice. Let's try that one more time. Maybe it was just me. Yep, definitely those thumb studs are going to keep catching right there. Just going to have to angle it around, then slide it in. But it is nice and secure in there, which is good. Also, right here, I love how this pocket clip is really far up on the knife. So there's not much of that knife sticking out. Let's kind of look at the concealed, kind of a lower shirt, but you're definitely going to see that knife sticking out just a little bit. Which, I mean, not a big deal. Printing is so-so on here. It's a little bit bigger of a knife, so you can expect quite a bit of printing. Well, not quite a bit, a little bit of printing. But, I mean, not too much of a problem. Pull it out, open it up, and you're good to go. Hit or miss on the pocket. One thing it was doing was catching on those thumb studs. You kind of had to slide it in on an angle. So, I mean, so-so on that. And it was, but also it wasn't as heavy as I thought it was going to be, being that this thing is all stainless steel. But one thing I want to do is grab this scale and see what we got on the weight. All right, guys, I'm expecting a little bit more of a heavy knife, being that this thing is all stainless steel. So let's go ahead and see what we're looking at. 6.8 ounces, so definitely on the heavy side. But I really like having that extra little weight on there. It really makes it feel super sturdy. I love that the thing's stainless, all stainless steel. All right, let's see what we're looking at on the measurements. Not a super large knife, but it definitely does have quite a bit. Let's see. Right at 8 inches on the dot. All right, let's see what we got on the blade. We're looking about 3 1/4 and closed. We are looking at, let's see, flip it this way. There we go. Little tad over 4 1/2 inches. So, pretty decent sized pocket knife. Really like this thing, guys. Really impressed with these Buckshot, guys. Definitely will be getting more of these. I mean, the sharpness is unbeatable. That thing was razor sharp. Couple cons on there. The pocket clip design, I mean, it slid in, stayed in there real nice, but I really wish those thumb studs weren't catching on the pocket there. And one thing also I didn't really like about it was that trigger. I really wish we had one on there. It'd really make it so much more simple, but it does have that little hole. Open it up with those thumb studs, or if you're feeling it, open it up, give it a nice little flick, and you're good to go. Also wanted to mention that frame lock one more time. Personal preference, I like these better than the liner locks. They're just more simple. Open that real quick, one-handed. I'll show you guys that too. Really easy. Open it up, close it, one-handed. You're good to go. That's about it, guys. This was the Buckshot PBK205 GY. Really impressed with this thing. We'll leave that link down in the description where you can find one of these bad puppies. Really recommend it. Go check that out. Also, if you haven't been in tune with our Friday night knife giveaways, go check that out. We'll leave that up here. We're giving a knife away every single Friday night from all our past knife reviews to give back to our subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.